Hollywood, a world of glitz, glamour, and fortunes that seem impossible. Every year, the rich list changes, but 22/6 has brought some jaw-dropping revelations. The richest actors in Hollywood aren't just movie stars. They're moguls, investors, and brands unto themselves. Their bank accounts? Mind-boggling. Their lifestyles? Out of reach for the rest of us. But the real shock is just how much they've amassed, and how fast. At the very top sits Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Not just a superstar, but an empire. In 2006, his net worth has officially surpassed $800 million. That's not just from blockbuster movies, though he still commands one of the highest per-film salaries in Hollywood. His earnings include production companies, tequila brands, endorsements, and a social media presence that's literally a cash machine. And let's be honest, who doesn't want to see The Rock in a new action franchise while sipping Terramana? Next up, we have Scarlett Johansson. After years of iconic roles, from the Marvel Cinematic Universe to indie dramas, her net worth has surged to around $200 million. But it's not just about acting. Scarlett has smartly invested in fashion and luxury brands, turning fame into a diversified portfolio. And what's fascinating is how she's maintained a low-key profile, letting her earnings do the talking while remaining one of Hollywood's most respected talents. Of course, we can't talk about wealth without mentioning George Clooney. The man isn't just a legend on screen, he's a billionaire off-screen. Thanks to his stakes in Casamigos Tequila, Clooney's net worth in 2206 is a staggering $1 billion. It's almost poetic. The same charisma that lights up the screen also powers his business ventures. He proved that Hollywood acting is just the beginning. The real fortune comes from knowing how to invest. Then there's Robert Downey Jr., a name that made Marvel fans gasp for air. In 2026, RDJ's net worth sits comfortably around $350 million. While Iron Man launched him back into superstardom, the genius lies in the back-end deals, profit sharing, and production credits. That's the difference between a paycheck and legacy wealth. And considering how he bounced back from personal struggles, the financial triumph is almost cinematic in itself. Speaking of surprises, Jennifer Lawrence continues to defy expectations. Her net worth has hit an astonishing $160 million in 2026, despite taking fewer blockbuster roles in recent years. How? Smart investments and selective projects. She's shown that in Hollywood, knowing when to step back can sometimes be more profitable than constantly being on screen. Chris Hemsworth, the god of thunder himself, hasn't just been wielding Mjolnir, he's been wielding his fortune. In 22/6, his net worth is around $150 million. Marvel may have catapulted him to fame, but endorsements, luxury real estate, and strategic investments have solidified his place on the richest actors list. Thor isn't just smashing villains, he's smashing financial goals. And here's a name that might shock some fans: Timothée Chalamet. At only 26 years old, Chalamet's net worth has skyrocketed to $50 million. Independent films, fashion collaborations, and rising stardom in franchise deals have made him a millennial mogul. Hollywood's new generation isn't waiting, they're accumulating wealth faster than anyone imagined. Tom Cruise, despite decades in the industry, is still playing the game better than most. In 2026, his net worth is around $600 million. Mission Impossible movies, franchise deals, and smart investments in aviation and real estate have kept him on top. Cruise proves longevity isn't just about talent, it's about strategy, timing, and relentless ambition. Let's talk about Will Smith. After years of ups and downs, Smith has rebuilt his empire, and in 2026, his net worth sits at $350 million. Streaming deals, production ventures, and personal branding have fueled his wealth. But the most thrilling part? He's still in the game, ready to take on roles and projects that add zero drama and all profit. Then there's Angelina Jolie, a name synonymous with Hollywood royalty. In 2006, her net worth is roughly $120 million. Her wealth isn't just from acting, though movies like Maleficent pulled in massive paychecks. It's also from directing, producing, and real estate. Jolie proves that reinvention is key. A star isn't just someone who appears on screen. A star is someone who controls their own narrative and their bank account. It's not all about movie deals. Ryan Reynolds, for instance, has turned a $150 million net worth into something bordering on genius. Beyond acting, he's leveraged investments in tech startups, marketing campaigns, and of course, aviation gin before it sold for millions. Reynolds exemplifies the Hollywood trend of turning star power into permanent wealth, a combination of charm, talent, and business acumen. Another shocker in 2006 is Margot Robbie. Her net worth has soared to $60 million thanks to a mix of blockbuster hits and production deals. Barbie alone reportedly netted her a staggering paycheck, And with production credits on several upcoming projects, she's not just acting. She's shaping Hollywood's next wave. Watching her career trajectory is like watching a rocket launch, and the financial rewards are off the charts. It's impossible to ignore Leonardo DiCaprio. In 2026, his net worth is around $260 million. Leo isn't just an actor. He's a brand, an environmental activist, and a smart investor. From films to art to green ventures, DiCaprio has crafted wealth that's sustainable, diversified, and impressive. His approach proves that a Hollywood fortune can be about legacy, not just luxury. Samuel L. Jackson is another name that surprises many. With decades of blockbuster films and voice acting in animated hits, Jackson's net worth now exceeds $220 million. His longevity is remarkable, and he's proved that consistent work, strategic branding, and timeless charisma translate into long-term wealth. And what about the new blood? Florence Pugh has emerged as one of Hollywood's brightest stars. At just 26, her net worth is now over $25 million. Indie films, blockbuster appearances, and brand collaborations are paving the way for her to become one of the next mega-rich actors in Hollywood. The speed at which stars like her accumulate wealth is nothing short of extraordinary. Meanwhile, stars like Ryan Gosling continue to accumulate wealth quietly. With a net worth in 2026 of around $70 million, Gosling has balanced commercial success with critically acclaimed films and smart investment choices. He's the kind of actor who lets his work do the talking, yet the money keeps flowing. Some actors even surprise us with wealth that seems almost unreal. Take Keanu Reeves. Known for his humility and generosity, Keanu's net worth in 2000 is around $380 million. Much of it comes from a combination of blockbuster deals, share percentages in franchises like Matrix, and savvy investments. What's remarkable is that he remains one of Hollywood's most beloved stars, proving that wealth and relatability can coexist in rare harmony. And then there's the thrill of seeing actors cross into billionaire territory. While very few reach that milestone, the combination of acting, producing, endorsements, and business ventures shows it's not impossible. Actors like George Clooney and Dwayne Johnson have redefined what it means to be a Hollywood superstar in 2006. Proof that talent alone is just the starting point. Even smaller roles can bring big money if navigated correctly. Take someone like Daniel Kaluuya, whose rise in both indie and blockbuster films has propelled his net worth to around $20 million. Smart choices, a mix of prestige and mainstream appeal, and a carefully curated career path show that even emerging stars can climb quickly into the millionaire stratosphere. What's thrilling about Hollywood in 2026 is not just the raw wealth, but the speed at which it accumulates. Streaming deals, international box office hits, brand endorsements, and investments in tech and luxury markets mean that actors today aren't just paid for a single role, they're creating empires. Every film can multiply net worth exponentially, and every public appearance, every endorsement, and every strategic deal compounds into unimaginable wealth. And while numbers dazzle, the stories behind them thrill even more. How Dwayne Johnson went from WWE superstar to Hollywood powerhouse. How Scarlett Johansson transitioned from Marvel stardom into a diversified empire. How George Clooney turned a side project in tequila into a billion-dollar fortune. These aren't just numbers. They're sagas of ambition, timing, and relentless pursuit of greatness. By 2026, the richest actors in Hollywood aren't just stars. They're entrepreneurs, philanthropists, and trendsetters. Every role, every endorsement, and every strategic decision contributes to a fortune that seems almost unreal. Some of these actors started from nothing, proving that fame isn't just about luck. It's about strategy, vision, and execution. The list of Hollywood's wealthiest is constantly evolving, and 2026 has been a record-breaking year. From seasoned legends to rising stars, the combined fortunes are staggering. And one thing is certain, the stories behind these numbers are far more thrilling than any movie script. So next time you watch a blockbuster, remember, the actor on the screen isn't just playing a role. Off-screen, they're navigating deals, investments, and strategies that can earn them hundreds of millions. The glamour we see is only the surface. Beneath it lies an empire of money, influence, and power that few of us can imagine. Hollywood in 2026 is more than movies. It's a high-stakes game of wealth, fame, and legacy. And the richest actors? They're winning, and their fortunes keep climbing faster than ever before.